Hi and welcome to Everyday Vlogging with Rich Pasini. Today is January 12th, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. Today I want to just talk a little about some eBay news and talk about some news that's going around the world. For those who do follow me and are previous subscribers, as I stated before, I like to change things up a little on my channel. So I probably will be doing some news outside of eBay, very worldly news. Who knows, right? But I want to definitely change up the format here. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay, the first one is from the Motley Fool, and I'm going to give you the URL. It's www.fool.com, and the story you're looking for is why eBay stock fell 25% in 2018. Slowing growth in the online marketplace weighed on the shares towards the end of the year. This story was published yesterday, January 11, 2019. It says what happened. Shares of eBay and the NASDAQ eBay declined 25.6% last year, according to the data from the S&P Global Market Intelligence. The online marketplace entered 2018 with the momentum after posting accelerating growth in the gross merchandise volume (GMV) in 2017. However, that momentum was short-lived as eBay struggled to build on that growth and experienced a deceleration in the GMV during the third quarter of 2018. After peaking at $46.99 in early 2018, the shares tumbled to a 52-week low of $26.01. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm bringing this up here. I'm just trying to let you know that whatever affects the stock market, it affects the company, and so on and so forth. You know that. Things will happen, in the making of that. So here's what goes on here. It goes on to say, so what? eBay's slowing growth comes as a larger rivals like Walmart have been investing heavily in e-commerce and seeing skyrocketing growth. This makes eBay's decelerating low single-digit growth look weak in comparison, which seems to have contributed to the stock's slide last year. It goes on now. I don't know if anybody here is that's a follower, or I should say subscriber on my YouTube channel, is invested in stocks into invested with eBay. I, on the other hand, don't invest in stocks because, like I said, it is an up and down ride here. But I just wanted to share this with you guys really quick out there. So if you want to check it out and read the rest of it, there's probably not much more to read. Well, actually, there is. You go down a little more. It stops over here, not your dad's GM. You can read a little more about this here. I'm not going to expand too much on this topic, but I just wanted to bring it out to you guys because there are people out there that probably do have, are invested in eBay stock, and I just thought you might want to read this. Even though it's referring to 2018, the story was posted yesterday, January 11, 2019. So if you notice, I always like to give dates because I want you guys out there to know that I am not posting old information that's a year old, months old, weeks old. Well, sometimes weeks old maybe, but not years old, unless I'm reverting back to something for some reason. Anyway, you know the URL. If I didn't give it to you, I'll give it to you one more time. It's www.fool.com. Okay, and I'm going to click out of these here as we go along because I want to share some other news with you guys. All right, next one here. This is eBay related story, so I will share it with you guys. This is from the AOL. All right, you can see here. The URL is www.aol.co.uk. And it's got a 1-minute video, I think 1 minute and 10-second video here. If you'd like to check it out, I'll play it really quick. And it goes on to say, woman's remarkable find on eBay. This came out yesterday, January 11, 2019. Let's see if I get this here to play. And then we'll expand a little on it, and that'll go to the next one. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to mute my mic.
Karen Levers thought she had purchased a book with pictures of 19th century aristocrats. Instead, she ended up with something even more interesting, a book with pictures of Jane Austen's nieces. The book was created by Irish aristocrat Lord George Augusta Hill. He knew Austen's nieces very well since he was married to 2 of them. Levers purchased the book for a bargain off eBay for $1,000. $1,800 less than what the seller had asked for. Even more stunning than the pictures is the fact that these women lived lives that were just as unreal as a situation in one of their Aunt Jane's books. Although you don't see any pictures of Austen herself in the album. Austen had a close relationship with her nieces Cassandra, Marianne, and Louisa, since she was sent to live with them as a poor relation. All of the history came to light after Levers contacted historian Dr. Hillian. She told SWNS, quote, "The album is remarkable. Levers said her favorite picture is of the wedding of Austen's great niece, where you can only pick out the bride based on her much bigger bouquet. Historians hope to create an exhibition of the photos so everyone can enjoy them."
Well, there you have it, folks. It goes on to say here, well, first off, you can read up on this. If you want to subscribe to their newsletter, it's always, these always pop up at the bottom here just to share it with you. You know, when you go into thrift stores or if you see things of that nature, you might want to, you know, take a gamble in buying it. I mean, right now for me, that's kind of a lot of money for me to, you know, fish out. For people who don't know me and you are new, I consider myself a frugal entrepreneur. I try to do things on a cheap, so to speak. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. You know, you got to make that investment. But yeah, I thought I've seen books like this here, or this type of things in thrift stores, and I never really thought much of picking them up. You know, apparently, I don't know if this was handed down to that person who was selling it on eBay, or they went to a yard sale, a garage sale, or an estate sale, and they seen it, picked it up, and decided to put it. I don't know the history behind it. As far as it started the story that they're talking about, this lady here, you know, that's basically it. But if you do come across these things, these type of books, you might want to pick them up. You never know, you know. And I mean, I've come across them, but you know, I always felt they're too old, and who's going to buy them? But apparently, there is a market for these type of books, and this it goes to show you right here. The proof is in the pudding, right? So. Yeah, if you come across these folks, check it out. You know, I'm not going to read it again. You know, read too much on it because you heard the video. I don't want to expand too much on the topic, but you might want to check it out though. Okay, and if you want to pick up on the rest of this story here, the story you're looking for is a woman's remarkable find on eBay. It was posted yesterday, January 11, 2019, and the URL is www.aol.co.uk. Or if you can't find it that way, just type in "woman's remarkable find" on eBay, and you should get it. I'm going to bump out of here, and we're going to keep doing a couple more eBay things, and then we're going to go to the other news I want to share with you guys. Okay, this one here is from eSeller Cafe. It's well, they have it as HTTPS, but I always type it in www.esellercafe.com. And this goes on to say, I think I did it once before. This was posted yesterday, as you can see here, January 11, 2019. It says eBay's most expensive sold listings for 2018 revealed. And when you go down here, I'm not going to expand too much on this topic, but it says eBay revealed recently a list of the most expensive items sold on the e-commerce platform. The overall top 20 is dominated by sports cars, but last year, lunch with Warren Buffett to benefit the charity tops the list at just over $3.3 million. Here are some of the top 20 most expensive listings that sold on eBay for 2018. Okay, we already seen that one, lunch with Warren Buffett, a Patek Philippe Grand Complications watch, right? $535,000, a 2017 Lamborghini Aventador, it sold for $499,000, and the list goes on. I'm not going to read it all. You could pause your browser and pause the video, I should say. And you can read the rest of this here, folks. I just wanted to share it with you guys. This is the watch that we're talking about for $535,000. I'll be honest with you. Being I am frugal, I'd rather go into a store like Walmart, buy a cheap $10 watch. As long as it keeps time, that's all that matters to me. I don't need to have an expensive watch. It's a conversational, I guess sometimes it's a conversational piece for rich people. Oh, yes, I got this Patek Philippe. I paid $535,000 for it. That's all good and Jim Dandy, but you know what? For me, I'll take a $10, $15 watch any day over this year. I don't really need to have something that much, you know, all I want is something to tell time. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, if you got the money and that's your thing, you want to, you know, blow $535,000 on a watch, hey, go for it. You know, that's okay. You know, and then you got the cars over here, which is a very nice car for a $500,000 Lamborghini. Again, I am a frugal person. If I was well-to-do, I doubt very much I would buy a car like this. The thing is, you know what it is with me, folks? I would buy something, become very spontaneous and buy it at the, at a, how can you say it? Just the idea of owning a car like that there, just to see what it's like to own, it would be nice. But the thing is, after a while, it gets played out. So for me, I know that we have dealers around here, Lamborghini dealers. I'm in New York, and they sell exotic cars, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Bentleys, Rolls Royces, what do you call it, Austin Martins. You name it, they sell them. They're all high-end, exuberant price cars. You could lease them out too, I think, or you could rent them for the day or a week or whatever it is. I would do something like that just to get it out of my system and then say, here you go, adios, the car is yours, take it back. A relative of mine was telling me that I think it was for a Bentley. Oh no, the Bugatti. Was it that the Bugatti? Now I don't know how true this is. This is what he was told to me. That to have an oil change on that car, I don't know. I wouldn't know. To do an oil change on a car was $20,000. Now, anybody knows about the Bugatti, I think that car goes over $1 million something. I don't know if it's $1.5 million, whatever, or $2 million, whatever. But well, first off, if you could afford a car like that, you're not going to complain about a $20,000 oil change. But what I heard that I said, that's insane. $20,000 for an oil change on a Bugatti. Well, again, you got the money, so I guess for people who got the cash, that's probably nothing new to them. Okay, yeah, go ahead and do it. It's going to cost 20 grand. Go ahead, go do it. Anyway, that's fine. I just wanted to share it with you guys. It doesn't really impress me. I just, to some people, I guess they, look at that like, wow, look at that. The charity with Warren Buffett there, that 3 point. If you're going to put it towards good use, that I can understand, I mean, if you're doing it for charity is one thing, but all this other stuff here, this is just like things that people have disposable income, and they decide to buy it. And you know what? God bless them. More power to them. If that's what they like, that's what they like. Anyway, let's move right along here. eBay, Amazon, and this one here is from BBC.com. Okay, and it goes on to say Amazon and eBay evict sellers amid VAT crackdown. This came out yesterday, January 11, 2019. The story goes on to say thousands of overseas sellers have been evicted from the online marketplaces in the UK, such as Amazon and eBay, by owing to a tax crackdown. Okay, businesses mostly from China sold items including British flags, phones, and fake eyelashes. What? By evaded VAT. Okay, all right. HM Revenue and Customers sends notices to online sellers if it discovers his business failed to pay the correct VAT. It said that 4,600 sellers have been red flagged in this way, and if the hosting site failed to take action, they could be pursued by HMRC for any future VAT that is unpaid. 7 sites, including Amazon, eBay, AOS, and Etsy, have been specifically signed up to the agreement with HMRC. The new rule was introduced in 2016, but the crackdown has been stepped up in the last year. The tax authority said it has recouped more than 200, I guess that's million in VAT, after sellers have registered to pay VAT following an alert officially called Joint and Several Liability Notice. And it goes on to say here, there's not much more to read here, but I'm not going to expand the rest on it there. You guys could check it out if you like. I gave you URL. Let's move to the next one here. Next two, wait, I want to go to this one here. This one right here. Another eBay story, and we'll get to the other 4. Right? Yeah. This one here is eBay launches 70% off a flash sale with these huge names. No offer for a limited time only here. And this goes on to say, oops, let me move this over here. This story came out again. This one, January 11, 2019. And I didn't give you the URL. I apologize. It's www.birminghammail.co.uk. And this story goes on to say here, if you want to get the updates, you could just subscribe. They always throw that there. It goes on here. eBay has not been shy of some good deals leading into the new year, and fashion fans will not be disappointed with this latest one. The likes of Adidas, Reebok, and Boohoo are all featured on the eBay pages where fashion lovers will visit to get more discounts than their own websites. Oh, okay. eBay's pages are used as an outlet for many shoppers wanting to get their hands on their favorite big names where they hold even bigger discounts. Now that we have managed, now here we managed to find sales where they end for all those needing to cure the January blues with a little retail therapy. Sportswear brand Adidas is one to watch with the deals on their most popular products. And it goes on a little on here to say, well, nice, I guess nice sneakers, whatever. You could read the rest of this here. It says over here, other deals available, other huge names that have offer available, including some and very soon. So get them quick. And then it's got Boohoo over here. We can save it to 60%. JD Williams 70, Jules 60, JD Outlet 50, Crocs 50%, and Simply Be 70%. And you could check that out as well. I gave you the URL. Now let's move right along. We'll bump out of here and go to this one first. For people who are getting to that age, and I included, this came out, the URL for this here is Frugal for Less, so it's www.frugalforless.com. And it goes on to say here, 55 plus senior discounts you can get at the age of 55 plus. This came out January 12, 2019. And you know, folks, when it comes to saving money, I think I talked about this in my other videos. I do love saving money whenever I have the opportunity to. And I like to share this information with you guys out there. So that's why if you subscribe to my channel, I will be posting these little tips here and there to help save money. And any way I can, you know, get the information out there, as soon as it becomes readily available, I will share it with you guys out there. So I hope you keep coming back for more. This one, it goes on to say, I'm not going to get too much into it because, like I said, I want to expand on the other ones there. But I'm just going to go read the highlighted ones here, and you can check it for yourself. You see what it says with the senior discount. You can get it at the age of 55 plus. They have over here, save at the Kroger family of grocery stores. Now, we don't, as far as I know, we don't have a Kroger store in New York. Not that I know of, anyway. If they do, I don't know where it is. I haven't been to one. Here is the one over here, Kroger. Okay, and then I got here. Here's some of Kroger grocery stores that offer a discount: City Markets, Fred Meyer, Fry's, King Supers, Pick and Save, and Ralph's. Okay, that's theirs. And then you have another one, save on your ARP. Membership here. Having an ARP card gives you access to many discounts. Check the ARP benefits page to see all the potential savings you can get at hotels, car rentals, groceries, drugstore purchases, and even and more. I don't have an ARP yet. I don't know if I'm going to sign up for it. I might. I mean, I don't know. Make $150 bonus on the ARP credit card. Now that I don't really care for. I mean, maybe this people might say, well, this is a little different. I don't really own credit cards, except the secured MasterCard I have. I don't have any credit cards really. And for those who don't know what a secured MasterCard, secured credit card is, it's using your own money to make purchases. I like it that way. And you set the credit line to where, you know, what you want, what you feel comfortable with. The credit union I deal with, they set it at the minimum is $250. If you want to ante it up, you could do so at your own discretion, but that's the minimum. So right now I have a little $250 credit line. Good enough for me. I don't really use credit cards. And my reason for that there, folks, just to expand a little on it. I've been in credit card debt years back, and it was horrible. It's a nightmare. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. So for those of you out there who have a situation like that, similar to mine, and you need to reestablish your credit ranking, your credit ranking, whatever, you might want to start off with a secured credit card. You start it off where you put your own amount of money in there, whatever their minimums are, and just make your payments monthly. Mine is low at the time. I mean, my secured MasterCard is only $15 a month if I use it. So that's what it costs for me. So you might want to check into it. And it's a good way to establish credit. My FICO score and everything on the credits, the credit bureaus, everything spiked up. Everything are good. Almost up at 800 FICO score is almost up at 800. So can't complain. Can't complain. Anyway, buy a condo for less. Okay. Here's another one here. Live for less than 55. Live for less in a 55 plus mobile home park. Save on clothing and home goods and Beals. Okay, some of these home goods I think I heard, but not Beals. I don't know what that is. Stay at the Best Western for less. I heard that. Eat out less at Denny's. Okay, Denny's. We have a Denny's around here in New York. They opened up one recently. I don't remember where, forgot. Snack for less at Dunkin' Donuts. That's my favorite store. I go to Dunkin' Donuts every now and then when I'm on the road. If I'm going on my way to thrift stores, whatever, I will stop up there for a quick cup of coffee. And not only that, I have a gift card, so maybe I will stop and get a donut and a cup of coffee the next time I go to a thrift store. I love Dunkin' Donuts. Anyway, the next one is save on your next oil change. Only instant oil change. You got to see the locations. Offer a 10% discount if you're 50 and older. Check their website. Okay, Valvoline, you got to go to that. These are all, when you sit on blue like this here, folks, these are all active hyperlinks. You just click them on, it'll take you right to that website. Here's another one, get a discount at Auto Parts. Pep Boys offers senior discount 10% on auto parts and supplies you if you are 55 and older. Check your local store for details. Now, that we have at Pep Boys, we have one of those around. Actually, we think there's two of them around. I don't know. I know what one is. I don't know what the other one is. The other one is save on thrift store purchases. Shopping at thrift stores is already a great way to save money. It even gets better when you shop at the Salvation Army stores. I didn't know that there. They offer senior discount 10% if you're 55 and older. At Goodwill, you need to be 60 to get a discount. Save on your phone service. The Sprint 55 Unlimited plan is available for anyone who is 55 and older. The current offer is $35 per line for 2 lines. Or per line. For 2 lines. Okay. More phone discounts on the list below. Okay. That you can check that out. If you click this on, it'll take you there and you can read more about it. Get 20% off at Walgreens. Now we have a Walgreens right down the block. I heard someone say it, but I never really expanded on it. And to be honest with you, I really don't, use any medications, thank God. So it's good, but I think you could buy it, like it says over here, on most items. But if a person who does use medication, I guess you could use that, right? And this says over here, Tuesday 55 and older. Sometimes you could even get a good deal, get the deal at 50 if you have an ARP card. So that might be something to look into, folks. Here's one here, Fly for Less. British Airways gives you a discount if you are an ARP member at 55 plus. Currently, you save $65 on economy tickets and $200 on business class. You will find more airline discounts for senior citizens 60 and older. Below. Ooh, okay, more great deals. For you almost a senior, for us almost seniors, there are many more great discounts and deals available if you're at least 55 years old. And the following have been vetted by after55.com, the seniorlist.com, senior discount, senior citizen discount list.org, and these are the ones that you could check out, as you can see here. I'm not going to expand too much on them. Oh, Arby's, we have an Arby's around here too. Let's see what else. I'm just going to give us a quick look. All right. You could stop the video and check if you want. Chick-fil-A we have. I'm just looking at the stores. This is new to me because I just got this email, so I just want to share it with you guys. Let's see what else they got. Dairy Queen we have. Dressbarn, I think we have that. Hallmark, I think there's still one around. Jack in the Box, I don't know. Jiffy Lube we have. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Might have that one still. Long John Silver's, they're still around. McDonald's definitely, it's right down the block. Can't complain about that. Popeyes, yes, we have one of those. Roto-Rooter. Oops. Steakhouse, T-Mobile. That's one with T-Mobile, but look at that plan. 55 plan plus plan offers 2 lines for I guess. Okay, for 2. All right, I guess that's not too bad. Safeway grocery stores. Okay, Safeway. I don't know about that. Wendy's. We do have Wendy's. Save 10% almost. Okay, that's good to know. Once in a blue moon, I go to Wendy's, so now I can just tell them, not now, but when that time comes, it's nice to know these here. And discounts we're actually senior. Oh, when we're actually seniors. Oh, okay. When you turn 60, 62, 65, here are some of the places discounts. Okay, okay. I'm just reading really quick here, folks. Wow. Okay. Applebee's, Bennigan's, Burger King, Clarion Hotels. Oh, wow. Look at that. Goodwill, Kohl's, Slots Deli. Okay. Sonic, Subway, Greyhound Buses, Allianz. Okay. That's pretty cool. Alaskan Airlines, not that I travel. American Airlines, Amtrak. I would like to take an Amtrak one day. I took a cruise. I went by. We flew by plane. I like to try Amtrak. I like to go by rail one day. Check it out. See how that goes. Okay, so that's pretty cool. All right, and there's another one from the same website. This one here is 13+ tax write-offs for freelancers. This was posted today, January 12th, 2019. And it says over here, working from home as a freelancer is a great opportunity and comes with many benefits. No expensive business outfits, set up your own schedule, set your own rates sometimes, and even enjoy extra family time too. But did you know that there are more than 13 different tax write-offs you can claim come tax time? And I'm not going to read too much of that there. Let's see what here. All right. First, you need to know what information you'll need and what forms to file, right? Of course. Okay. First, you'll need a 1099 miscellaneous. I guess that's miscellaneous ones for all your clients. You can get these at the end as an independent contractor for any work over $600. If you got paid through PayPal, you should print off your 1099K on your account under reports. Then you'll need the receipts for your expenses. That's if you're gonna, itemize gas, supplies, travel. I didn't do any itemization last year. It's too much. I didn't make that much last year. You'll need to fill out a 1040 Schedule C. Now I know with the CPAs and stuff like that, the CPA I used to deal with, I do on occasion, but not anymore, because since I got laid off, I do my own, trying to save money on taxes and do my own tax papers. They charge you per form. So if you go in there with just the basic easy form, I think they give you H&R. I do it H&R Block, but the person there is a CPA. What do you call it? They'll give you the federal for free within a certain time frame, and you just pay the state, which is pretty good, because I usually fill out the easy form, but I did it myself last year. So that's one way of doing it too. But yeah, they charge you per form. So if you five forms, 6 forms, whatever, that's how much. That's how I understand it. That's what I was told. That they charge you by form. Let's see. Then they tell you over here your office, advertising and marketing, research materials, travels and meals, education certifications, equipment, supplies, insurance premiums, legal and professional services, unpaid invoices, contract labor, retirement plan, vehicle expense. 13, and everything else. Taxes you owe, and then we'll talk a little more about that, and you got the last words. So if you want to read more in this story, folks, go to www.frugalforless.com. Let's bump out of here. Now this is an interesting story. These are different stories I'm going to talk about. I think I'm going to be doing this for now, ongoing on my, going forward on my YouTube channel. I'm going to pick up some stories from around the world, or not even around the world, but in different parts of the states, whatever. Something I think is going to be interesting. I'm going to share it with you guys. This one here is from DW, and the URL is www.dw.com. And the story you want to look for, this was posted yesterday, January 11th, 2019. Magnetic North Pole is changing faster than forecast. Scientists were to release a new world magnetic model after accelerating changes in the Earth's magnetic field, but as the U.S. government shutdown has stopped them for now, navigation, as we know, how could it be in jeopardy? It goes on to say here, scientists had planned to roll out a new update for the World Magnetic Model, WMM, on January 15th, which is coming up. Whereas here, January 15th, due to the increase in fluctuation of the Earth's magnetic field. However, due to the U.S. government shutdown, this has been delayed. Although the magnetic North Pole, unlike the geographic North Pole, is constantly in motion and the magnetic field is changing faster than scientists have previously forecast, according to the report published in a scientific journal name this week. If you click it on there, again, anything highlighted in blue is all active hyperlink. And it goes on to say the World Magnetic Model is updated every 5 years to account for the shifts to the field, and the last one took place in 2015. However, in 2016, part of the magnetic field temporarily accelerated deep under the northern South America and the eastern Pacific Ocean, according to Nature. By 2018, scientists at the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration and British Geological Survey realized that they need to release an updated WMM because it has become so inaccurate that was about to exceed the acceptable limit of navigational errors. Then it goes on to say here, the wandering pole is driven by unpredictable changes in the liquid iron inside the Earth. Due to the U.S. government shutdown, scientists have been unable to release updated WMM. Instead, they have pushed back the date to January 30th, hoping the government will be running by then. But it is unclear if that will be the case. And then it goes on a little more to talk a little about it here. Tells you about the things that effects it has on here. It goes on to say your orientation. While location can be tracked by using GPS technology, WMM provided orientation for aircraft, naval vessels, and even smartphones. Your orientation, the direction that you are facing, comes from magnetic fields, said James Friedrich, a scientist at the U.S. National Geospatial Intelligence Agency. And again, you can read this here. There's an active hyperlink. Our warfighters use magnetics to orient their maps. Your smartphones and camera and various apps can use the magnetic field to help determine the direction that you are facing. All of these are examples need the WMM to provide your proper orientation. But scientists are still in the dark concerning the acceleration of changes in the magnetic field. The shifts are fueled by changes in currents, like those in the ocean, of molten iron and the Earth's core. But there are accelerating now remains a mystery. And you can read the rest of the story here, folks, if you choose to do so. Very interesting read. It is something we should be concerned about, but it's not something we're not in the dark. I mean, they're making people aware of it. It's just a matter of actually doing it, doing something about it, But you could check that story out. I gave you URL, and let's move right along. Here's one that's pretty interesting. This one came from einnews.com, and well, actually, I'll give you the URL in case you would like to read it. It's https://world.einnews.com, or just do a Google search and type in "incredible moment: spiders appear to fall from sky in Brazil." I have to sign in here, so let me just do this really quick here, and we should be able to get the whole story there, right? Yeah, I don't know why they make you do that there, but they do. Let me close that frame here. All right. There's a video here too. I guess you could. I don't know if they want you to listen to it, but well, again, if it ain't too long, I'll listen to it. I just don't want to let it take too much of your time. But let's see what it's all about. I'm gonna have to mute my mic. Let's see if this is the right one. Okay, I'm not going to play around with this here, folks. You can check it out yourself. It just goes on to, watch, it'll play as soon as okay. Now it comes up. All right. I'm going to just stop it here. I don't know if those are spiders coming out of there. That's quite a bit. Let me just go over here. It's going to probably jump back in again. You guys can read about it. I kind of found it kind of interesting. There's only 10 seconds, I guess. I mean, that's all it was. All right, I'm not going to play again here. It goes over here. This is an incredible moment. Spiders appear to fall from the sky in Brazil. The staggering clip may give you an impression it's raining spiders, but it actually shows hundreds of archonids suspended in a huge web. Oh, wow. Okay, which actually been spun to catch prey. Okay, I didn't know that. But wow, what a huge web. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to read the whole thing because I was bouncing around checking other stuff out. But it goes on here, J.O. Pedro Martinelli Francesca, who recorded the footage in the southern state of Minas Gerais, told the local newspaper he was stunned and scared when he came across it. However, according to the experts, it's typical in the region during the hot and humid weather. Well, that's like a giant web that they're trying to catch prey. The species spider knows that, like I said, I don't know. I'm going to try to pronounce it best I can here. Sorry, folks. The species of the spider, known as Parawaxia bistrata, are known to make their webs high up. The web they spin is so fine it's nearly impossible to see with the naked eye, giving the impression spiders are falling from the sky. So that's a little catchy title there, right? Because like people look at this here and say, "Oh, incredible! Spiders appear to fall from the sky." But at first, if you don't thinking, if you're not paying attention to it, you think, "Oh, wow, they're actually falling from the sky." But according to them, it's the web. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And last but not least, this one here is from the same company, IN News. It goes on to say China has built an antenna 5 times the size of New York. And the only reason why I'm concerned, because this is a New York story, right? I mean, I had to sign in here. I figured, it'd be interesting to read. I didn't get a chance to read the whole thing, so we could read it together or check it out together. Oh, right. Let me just block this for now. It goes on to say here, China has built a giant experimental radio antenna on a piece of land with almost 5 times the size of New York. New York City, okay. Because New York is a pretty big state too. Not as big as others, but we're pretty big. According to the researchers involved in a highly controversial project, the wireless electromagnetic method, WEM, project took 13 years to build, but the researchers said it was finally ready to emit extremely low frequency radio waves, also known as ELF waves. Those waves have been linked to cancer by the World Health Organization, affiliated with the International Agency for Research on Cancer. Although the project has a civilian applications, officially it will be used for earthquake and mineral detection and forms of China's 11th five-year plan. It could also play a crucial role in military communications. I'm not going to read too much into this here, folks. You guys want to read up on it, you're more than welcome to. I just wanted to bring it to your attention. Yeah, that's well, this one here, when you click on the other thing there to read the story, it takes you to this website here. Let me give it to you here. It's www.nzherald.co.nz. Okay, and with that, we are going to close this out, and I'm going to take my glasses off because my eyes are killing me. Whew. Sometimes the reason, another reason why I don't like to read the whole thing verbatim, folks, is because for the simple reason is, not only did I get tongue-tied, these news segments or videos I produce, what happens is it protracts a lot longer, and I know I've done videos over an hour and 15 minutes and stuff like that, and like I said before, folks, I don't do it to, because I want to make like a regular TV show or broadcast, but it's just that I have so much stuff I want to, put out there and share with you guys, and it's just the way it works out. I can't say right now at this present time I want to do something, say a 15 minutes sequel, because I don't know how much I first saw people say, well, you got to plan ahead of time. I mean, you do. So if I'm going to make something for 15 minutes, of course, I'm not going to open up, have 20 windows there, because by expanding on 20 windows, I mean, you figure each window, let's say you expand a minute, 2 minutes on, that's 20 minutes. I'm talking 20 windows with a minute or two on each. So, time will get eaten up like that, going through that whole scenario with 20 windows open up. But for the most part, I do like to, expand somewhat on the topics, but not dwell on it either. So, I just wanted to share it with you guys. I'm going to be posting other stuff out there, folks. So it's going to be a little interesting. I'm going to probably, when I do the reseller news, I might be throwing things like this in, only if I feel like it's something that should be said, like something that I feel you may be interested in. I'm not going to just throw things like that out like that, I don't want to bore you guys to death. I want to try to share information with you, but for the most part, that's what this channel is all about. I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I am going to, change up the content on this video channel, on this YouTube channel, to say, and that's the way it's going to be going forward. So I do hope you like the content. I hope you keep coming back for more, and if you do like the content and you like what I put out, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share, and hit that bell notification icon if you want to be updated when I post out new videos. Thanks again. My name is Rich Pasini. Until next time, bye-bye.